So, hello, welcome back to episode number 2 from the Introduction to Vintage Story. I'll be your host for this episode, Andy Day. So, get your pencils ready and your notepads ready to make some notes. In today's episode, we're going to be exploring some more biomes, hopefully discovering some new biomes, and also we'll be getting into the basic startings of the game, namely clay molds, clay pots, all the things that you need to cook and to cook down nuggets and whatnot. So we'll be getting into that today, hopefully, and we'll be getting into a few other things. So yeah, have your notepads ready, and we'll start out as we mean to go on. Okay, sit back, relax, and let's get into this. We're traveling in a westwardly direction, so we bring the map up. So we've done this side so far. We've found 2 traders. I think we also found another trader somewhere in the middle as well. So we're going to be going west and opening up the map this way. Now we do have a temporal rift around there, but as it is daytime, they will not spawn because light levels are too high. So that's good for us. So I think we'll take the easy route. We're not going to go over the mountain. We're going to take the easy route, right? So ideally, we need to keep a lookout out for clay. So there's 2 types of clay in the game. There is blue clay and there is red clay. The blue clay, you can get a certain set amount of molds and different items from it, as well as basically building blocks. And the red clay, exactly the same. There's a certain amount of items you can get from the red clay. Some are basically dual, so they will, to make an item, you can either use the red clay or the blue clay, and some are individual. In other words, you can only make a certain item out of red clay. But it tells you when you have the red clay what items that you can actually make. So another thing what I want to do today is start picking up some stones as well. Now, oh wow, inventory is a little bit wrecked. So, right, so I'm going to pop back for a second. Right guys, so I've just dropped off all my stuff in the traders items chests, sorry, gravel, so that's not good either. So yeah, we want to be picking up some stones as well. Oh wow, so we have to be wary of holes because that's where drifters live. Oh, but we do have something there and we can mark it on the map. So what is this? Lead ore. So lead ore is a very important one. It's not the most important one, but it is very useful all the same. So we're going to mark this little hole on the map. So make sure you are marking everything on the map. So lead, and we're going to do it as grey. If you could spell grey would be helpful. Oh, don't do grey, so black. There we go, and we put a pick items there. And there might be something inside that cave later on as well, something more helpful and stuff. But yeah, so that's quite good. And we've just got some stones there. I'm going to start picking up stones as we're going to go along. So stones and sticks. So stones, sticks, and then when we see some food, we can basically collect some food as well, because we might as well. Right, okay, we'll keep on going. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, it's not super rare in the game. So this is fire clay. So excellent start, and this is old fire clay. So we've got really good source here. And if you actually look on the map, so press M for the map, and then scroll right in, you will notice actually on the colour. So you got your green, and then you got a lighter shade of green. Now sometimes it is literally just gravel or like a sand or something, but more often than not it is some sort of clay. So I'm going to mine out probably 2 stacks of clay here, mark it on the map, and then we'll continue. Okay guys? Right guys, so I've collected a little over a stack of clay. We're going to keep on going west as well. I am hearing wolves, so we're going to have to be a bit more tentative and careful on our travel. I have got some dirt though, so if need be, we can pillar up. So there is mushrooms around, which I can cook and eat, but we're okay for food at this moment in time. There we go. A little bit of a light snack. And we'll see if we can find a newish type of biome, because all this is pretty much similar to what we already have. So we'll go down this way. We've got a temple rift over there, jolly good show, so we'll avoid him. We'll come down a little bit. We've got plenty of flowers around here. I don't like it when it starts to get built up a little bit of lots of trees and stuff. We do have another structure here, and we do have flax, which is an excellent thing to find, obviously, as you know. So we're going to find some flax. So more food and seeds is fine. Now sometimes we do have some vases on this, so let's have a look. What have we got around here? Let's look at the view as well. Some chickens in the water. We're starting to get more leafy around here, more trees and a lot more bushes and stuff. So I am starting to feel a little bit more on guard, if you guard yourself against the wolves. Now drifters usually, depending on your settings in the game, will either spawn within the first 10 days or they will spawn within the first 5 days. Depends what settings you have. We've got 2 more days before monsters come out. That's my actual shovel broken. But we'll see if there's anything below here. You can break the actual stones with your hands, so you don't have to worry about having a pickaxe to break the cobblestone. But I don't think there's anything in here though. Bit of bony soil. Okay, we'll keep the bony soil. We'll have the bony soil, and I think we should move on again. Again, I'm not collecting these at this moment in time because I just simply going to take up room in my inventory, which I can't afford. Right, so I think we should maybe skirt. We are losing the westward facing position at the moment, so we're going to go back to heading west again. And obviously we have to start being a lot more careful now, because this is getting really built up. I'm not going to panic yet. So we'll have a dip in the water. Dip in the water. Obviously at this current moment in time in 1.16.5 there is no underwater features. This is supposedly coming in 1.17 if you basically watch the rumour mill. Some more resin there, and to be honest, resin is quite a rare item which you will need for machinery later on. So I'm actually going to mark this on the map because it doesn't appear on every single pine tree. So let me zoom in. There we go, and we'll put resin. So resin, and we'll put yellow. And we'll put it for, oh, I don't know, what should we use? We'll use a little a bee for that one. There we go, little bee on the map. So we'll keep on going. Now the deeper the water, the faster you can swim. The more shallow the water, the slower you swim. And we've got another resource here as well, which is flint. So we're going to pick up the flint. We're definitely going to pick up flint, and we're also going to keep on picking up stones in general. There we go. Some more flint again. There we go. Right, we're getting really cornered with the whole built up of the area. So I'm just going to start to be a little bit more careful now. Yes, there may not be drifters yet, but there certainly are wolves. And we're going to collect this flax. Hopefully this time it will give us a seed. Oh, there we go. We got a seed and some food as well, which is excellent. Right, I need to drop something, so we will drop. We're gonna have to drop the bony soil, I think. No, we'll drop that piece. There we go. That's flax fibres, important. Get a bit of a rise. So we've got more of a hilly area. Pretty sure that will be claystone sand, and we've got claystone gravel on top. So it looks like we're in a bit of a depression here, where it's like a few little hills either side of us, a bit of a hill around here, and then surrounded by trees. So if you were to get basically the wolves spawning in this area, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for you, as they got obviously areas to hide, which is not good for us. So we're going to keep on going west. So that's west. So it looks like we're going to have to basically scale the mountain, which might not be too much of a bad thing, as it might give us an idea of what is around us at this moment in time. And let's see if I was right. Claystone sand, conglomerate sand. Oh, my bad. There we go. Jump you. Jump. So, it's not helping a great deal, is it? So what we're going to do, we're going to pillow up for a second. Because, if you look on the map, I think this is a complete gravel area. So we have actually found a new biome. So let me bring this up and then zoom out. Oh, wowzers. Wow, wow, wow. So this is a new biome. So this would be a gravel area. Now, pluses and minuses of a gravel area. You do get boulders, which is quite good. Boulders you can break down for stones and stuff, which is quite good. Bad, well, you're probably going to basically get less animals spawning, just for the sheer fact there's not as many trees. You can probably get rid of most of these trees quite quickly. So this is a huge biome by the look of it. Don't know how far this goes, but I'll try to transfer across it, and I'll bring you back if I actually come across anything particularly useful. How about that? Because it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same terrain as we go along. Alright guys, I shall bring you back when we've either crossed half of it or crossed most of it. Alright guys, it's not actually been too long since I've actually left you, but I brought you up because I've come across two little structures, but I've also, more importantly, come across some copper. Now these will be changed to copper nuggets as soon as I pick them up, but underneath this area is where you will find the basically mass deposits of the copper. Now there are actually different types. I'm going to have to drop something finally. We'll just place the bony soil down. I think that's going to be a wise idea. So we'll place the bony soil down. There we go. So it just said copper nuggets, you pick them up and then you shall bring up the map, pick up all. Oh, you need all of them. And then bring up your map and you want to zoom right in and make sure they're marking a really good spot. So copper, and then we're going to go for orange. So that's our first copper on the actual game. So our first copper point that we've chosen. Now it looks like this, if it does have something, I'm going to have to dig around for it, which is not exactly something I want to be doing at this moment in time. But I suppose I do have 2 flints, so I better make myself a new shovel. So you have to shift and then click with your mouse, and then we want a shovel head. There we go. If you walk up to it, press Alt. You won't be able to move your camera then. You can basically do it a lot more easier without it waving around everywhere. There we go. Clicky click, 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 click. And I'm going to have to probably drop something out of my images, so we'll cue that one out and put that one in. Put you there with a stick, and there we go, a new shovel. There we go. If you hover over it whilst you've got your inventory open and stuff, you can see the durability. So flint shovel 180, a flint axe is 120, flint knife is 130, again a flint axe is 120. So okay, so I want you. So we have to get rid of that other piece of flint. So I am filling up yet again. So do I have a look around here for 2 seconds? Now it does appear to me, if I bring up the map again and we'll zoom out this time, there is a different coloration here. Now I'm thinking that's an actual desert. So this is basically more akin to basically a gravel biome, but that I'm pretty sure is an actual desert. So we're heading that way anyway, so we should be able to see. Right, let's have a dig around there. We'll have a little nosy. I still don't think we're going to find anything, but you never know. I mean, sometimes you can be super lucky in these and find copper tools. You can find really, really great items, seeds that you hardly come by. It is literally completely random. Right, I'm not going to be searching for ages because, quite frankly, we don't have the time. There we go. I'm going to put you down. Right, so I'm going to head up towards this way. I'm going to head towards the actual I know I've got another structure over there. Oh, there we go. One in plain sight. So we'll have a look. So food. Pretty much that's it, just food. Yeah, I'll take that instead of that one. So that's one. Again, I'm not spending a lot of time here. There we go. So some more resin again. I'm gonna mark this on the map, and it's a useful thing to start getting into. It's a useful habit to start doing, especially in this game, is marking things on the map. I made the mistake when I first started playing this game of just thinking, oh well, I'll remember where that is. Of course I will. But then you realise with that many things in the game that you quickly forget. So resin. And we'll do, what did I say, yellow? Yeah. Yellow, and we'll do the little B. There we go, save. And we'll come out again. So, look. See, if I throw this, Q. There we go. See, when you break the actual boulders themselves, you get a lot more stones. There we go. Now we have a few trees around here, and hopefully we've got some deposits of water. It is quite barren though. Not a lot of greenery unless you're into the whole making the biomes yourself. There we go. This is great. All these stones are going to become super useful later on. Trust me. Now a little bit more, so we'll have a stack. There we go. Oh, we do have a biome over there, and if I'm not wrong, this will be basalt. Skirt around and skirt around. This looks like a basalt. Let's have a look. There we go. We are in slate. Oh, slate. Oh my word. How much slate? So slate is a very, very unusual. Look at this. It's like something out of sci-fi, isn't it? Look at this. It's almost as if, look at that. It's like a roof house, which is funny because slate slate is basically what you can make slate roofs out of, and slate roofs look absolutely lovely. Look at this. A nice little alcove here. I'm not going to protect you much though. Got a little structure here as well. Plenty of slate stones. Oh, yeah, we've got another vessel. Well, oh, same thing. So we're doing well for grain at the moment in time. What's that over there? Oh, it's just more cobble, more boulders. But yeah, so yes, we've got another biome here, and we'll open up the map to see basically how big this one is. So oh, it's an unusual shape, but it does cover quite a large area, which is quite cool. I like that. That's quite, yeah. It just cuts right into it, which is quite good. Right, so let me change directions. We still need to be heading in the eastward direction. So it looks like we're going to get to another biome. So we're into more of a pine woods. There's lots of pine trees around here, and we do have a few other different types. We've got some bushes as well, which is quite nice. Got some more bushes as well. Oh, and we got some terra preta, which I will also mark on the map as well. Looks like a decent amount. Terra preta is an unusual one in the game because often the amount of terra preta that you find is not a great deal, but we've got a big wad of it here. So again, map again, scroll right in so you don't get confused and stuff. Mark it on your map. So terra preta. And we'll go for brown. And we'll do the pickaxe again. So there we go. And we're back out. Keep them going west. So we've got quite a nice area here. Slightly opened out. We've got a bit of protection from the actual massive, well not massive, but large Unfortunately, we are looking at very low fertility soil, which is not good. So to be honest, we have to be aiming for that medium fertility soil. So it looks like we've got a little bit more peat over here. There we go, some peat as well. We'll keep on heading west. But as the sun is setting, I think it is a good time. So that's oak as well, which is also a very important tree in the game, which you need to make leather. That's one of the most important things to make leather. Right. Well, we're going to make ourselves a little hidey hole. Look into the ground just for the actual night at this moment in time. So it's like getting quite dark now. It is 1717, which is basically 1917, which is 7 o'clock at night. So as we have the clay with us, I will actually quickly show you as to what items you can actually get with the actual clay. So this is fire clay, so it's not a blue clay, it's the fire clay. So shift and then basically click on the floor, and this is all the different items you can actually get. So the clay bread oven, that's quite good if you want to make actually some bread and stuff, but you do need a bucket for that, so that's not particularly useful. But you can make bowls, or you can make 4 bowls, and each of these take a certain amount of clay items to do. Once these items are made, so let's click on something really quick and simple to make, and we'll go for, I don't know, we'll go for the hoe mold. So basically, what you need to basically make your grass is you have to hold the actual grass. So F, and you've got different shapes, different sizes. This will copy the layer that you just done. So I'm going to go for 3x3, and you want to do click, 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 and basically fill it in. Simple as that. There we go, nice and simple. There we go, and there. And then basically again, and obviously the more you play this game, the actual easier that you'll find to do this. And you'll find shortcuts and how to do it even quicker and stuff. You'll line up probably 6 at a time. So F again, want a smaller shape, so I'll use that one. There we go. We've got you. So I've got a few over. The yellows indicate that you're over and stuff. So F again, you want an F, and then you click on the other button on your mouse. There we go. There we go. And that is a raw hoe mold. So let me have a sleep, and this should take me out probably around about 5 o'clock in the morning. But we'll just leave that here. So let's sleep for the time, and then we'll see what time it wakes me up in the morning. I'm not too sure how light it will be outside, so let's have a quick nosy. No, we're all okay there. So I need some room. So you, mister. I'm gonna have to leave you here. I do apologise, but I need my bed. So you will quickly find out basically that inventory is an issue. And inventory management becomes a real issue very quickly in the game. So we've got plenty of time today as well, so it's only 5 o'clock in the morning. So I think we're going to quickly hit a big lake, and then we have to make a decision. Do we swim across to see what's on the opposite side, or do we basically start going a different direction? And it is raining as well. So let's we'll go into the middle of the lake, that way nothing's going to jump me. So we'll go here, and then we'll just sink. There we go. Right, so basically breathing mechanics. So if we scroll right out, that is a big lake. So I'm guessing this is part of this over here as well. So it'll go all the way around here. So I think it might be an idea if I cut here, and then basically I come all the way back to here, or maybe even here. I think that might be a good idea. If we come all the way back to here, because we're very close to our trader then, you see, our starting point, and then we can start heading up this way. Because so far we've actually just found a gravel biome, so a granite gravel biome, a clay gravel biome, and a basalt. I like the basalt, but we are putting down plenty of waypoints of where we need to mine up stuff, so resins and copper, which is all good stuff. So I'm going to cut here, and I'll make my way back over to our starting point, and I will see you all in just a second for you. All right, guys. Right, guys, so I've made my way all the way back to our trader where we're storing a lot of our items, because I thought as I was so close to it anyway, we might as well clear out our inventory yet again. So I think, shush. So we'll get rid of that and that. Some more berries on us. I'm sure we'll find some more stuff along the way. So, which way were we heading this time? I think we were heading M. So bring you back over. So we want to be heading. Is it that way? I think it's. No. That way. I'm pretty sure that way this time. Yep. So we're heading this way, which is a different type of west. I think it's more of a like a northwest area, probably, maybe, or is it southwest? What's over there? Yep, northwest. So northwest. I did notice as well. We've actually got some carrots here. Worst thing in the game, but you know. And the only reason why I say that, the only reason why I say it's the worst thing in the game, it's not because of the actual food or any nutrition. It is more down to the fact of the actual fertility of the soil. So game soil fertility is an actual big deal in this game. So we're going to do a little bit of walking and talking at the moment. Oh, we've got some more resin here. Again, mark it on the actual map. So M, and we're going to go right in the dark, and we'll go resin. And yellow. And we'll go with little B again, and 7. Let's escape from that. So yeah, game. Flags again, wonderful. Right. See, loads, onions and everything. Anyway, we won't pick everything up because we're so close to the actual caravan anyway. Right. As I was trying to say, the actual fertility of soil is a big deal. So let it over. Because each actual seed in the game, lead. Each actual seed in the game takes a certain amount of nutrition out of the soil. So there's three types of nutrition, which is N, P, and K. But yeah, it does take out. But it tells you, the actual seed tells you when you're about to plant it, you know, that it needs either K nutrition soil or P nutrition soil. And what it does, it draws it out. So it actually draws it out of the actual soil. So it means that you can sometimes plant maybe 1 or 2 times on that soil. Definitely not if it's low fertility soil. If it's medium fertility soil, sometimes maybe you can plant 1 or 2 times on that medium fertility soil. But after that, you're going to have to let it fallow for maybe a little while so it recovers. And there is ways of making your actual soil recover as well. I'm going to get a bit thingy. There we go. There we go, something to eat as we're going along. So yeah, there is actual things that you can do to improve the actual soil that you've got. We will be doing this, or we'll be covering this when we are actually... Oh, I might as well pick up the flax from here. So we will be covering this when we're actually doing actual farming. So I'll be covering this and all the things that you can get with the actual farm. We'll go... I can see some seeds over there as well, but... So we're going to head up this way still. I'm pretty sure that is blue clay. Let's just eat this flax grain. There we go. And there we go, some blue clay. So let me just pick some of this. Again, I'm going to pick up probably 2 stacks of this, and I'll basically show you what we can do with blue clay as well. Alright guys, give me a second. Right guys, so I've got a little over 2 stacks, so we're going to click down on this one. So you do have some different things that are here and some things that are missing. The first thing that you will notice is basically the oven, the bread oven is not here. But we do have the anvil here. Both of them have the actual watering can. But yeah, there is some items here that are similar and some items that are not. So hence the reason why you need both clay, which is brilliant to have. But I need to mark this on the map, don't I? M, and we'll scroll right in, and we'll go blue clay. So blue clay, the blue. There we go. And you will find basically as your let me just skip. There we go. I just want 2 stacks of it. Now you will find as you go along in this game, the longer that you have your world, you will basically fill up with waypoints here and there and stuff. It's always a good thing basically if you have exhausted a resource in the game, just to get rid of your marker on the map, because like I said, it does fill up quite quickly. We've got some more actual plants here. I'm not bothered about these ones because we can collect them later on. And we've got some down there, and I think we've got some over there as well. We are a little bit sparse when it comes to trees around here. Do we classify this as a new biome? Not just yet. Not just yet. But we are going to start going downwards. So if we bring up the map, we'll see if we are opening up the section that we wanted to open up. So yes, we are. So basically, if I just straighten up a little bit, go this way, we will start basically opening up the section that we wanted to open up, and hopefully another new biome, which would be great. Now I think that there, where my crosshairs is Terra Preta. And lo and behold, it's Terra Preta. And again, we've got a decent amount of Terra Preta here. So again, bring up your map. This is what a lot of the game is to start off with. Bringing up your map, marking down everything, anything which is going to be useful for you later on. Terra Preta, and we'll go for brown, and we're going to go for a pickaxe, and then save it. There we go. We've got some Terra Preta, which is excellent to find. Oh, now these are rare. Now this is very rare. Now this is an ancient pillar, and it's basically a building block. Now sometimes there is actual rooms underneath here and stuff. So what I think we'll do, I think we'll have a dig around this area. Let's clear out some of these trees a little bit more. I mean, sometimes basically there's nothing underneath them, and it is just literally these ancient pillars. But they are a lovely block, and I'm pretty sure you cannot make them in the game. I might be completely wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't make them in the game. Well, I'd say something. There's one way to find out. H. So ancient pillars. So ancient pillars obtained by breaking only. Well, so yeah, you can't get them in the game. There we go. Yeah, they actually go quite deep. They actually really do go quite deep. So you got slabs and you got stairs here, and it's a lovely block to have. It's a lovely block to have if you want to add a bit of something different to the actual builds and stuff. So we'll do what we have been doing all along, and we're going to pop this on our map as well. So bring up that, and we're going to put it on our map as well. So ancient pillars. Now it is very, very open out here. Very, very few trees. It's probably one of the best services to actually build on, because everything is so flat. Some more mushrooms. Probably add a bit of speed. Let's have some food. There we go. Nice and full again. There we go. It looks like it's a big old plain. So I think I'm going to have to classify this as another biome, because this plains is absolutely massive. And also we got some a few small hills. I was going to say a few small hills, but they hadn't rendered in, so quite a large hill in front of us with conglomerate. What's that? That is rye. I'm not bothered about rye at the moment. Rye and rye. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the. Oh, but we'll take the flax, of course. Got 6 flax and some back at home. There we go. So let me bring up the map once again. I know there's been a lot of map today, but you will find yourself using it quite a lot to be honest. So yeah, so this whole area It's a very, very flat plains type area, which is quite good. And that is that sea that joins in over there as well. And by the look of it, there is snow. So I'm guessing, let's get in the right direction. So there, that way would be snow. Shall we go towards the snow? Go on, we'll go towards the snow. So that way, over there. So I could do with basically going upwards, to be brutally honest. Choices. This is very underwhelming, I'd say, this area. Same as the actual plains area. I suppose it will give more gravity to whatever build we would decide to do. But me personally, I'm not a huge fan of plains. I don't mind them. I get why people like to use them, because obviously it does highlight your build a lot more because there's nothing else around. Let's get up here. Come on, let's keep going. There we go. We'll go upwards. Now that's nice. That is a nice area. A lot of trees, mind you, but that's a nice area. You got a lovely a peaked hill, I suppose. There, you got a lovely peaked hill there. Shall we try to keep on going upwards? We'll try and keep on going upwards. Right, so wowzers. So what's on this side then? Let's have a look. So that's quite boring. But over this side there, I'm going to classify this not as a biome, but as an area, a build area. So because we have 1, 2, 3 quite high. I mean, look at how high we are. 256 blocks we're as high in the air and stuff. And that could be a lovely little area. Little cave there as well. Interesting, yeah. Right, so I think that gives us at least, if I combine the gravel biomes as one biome, the basalt biome, and then this biome, okay, there's a plain biome as well. I will include a plains biome. That gives us 4 biomes, which I think in total gives us 8 in total, which I think gives you enough choice to pick a biome for me to actually settle down and build in. I think, to be honest, guys, that view in itself. So let's do the F4. Let's get all moody. Let's get all moody, and we'll go. There we go. A bit of a screening. Might take one in the morning as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. I think this is a perfect time to end the episode because we've covered clay. We've got you down there. That's that plains down there. So basically very, very similar areas. So we covered the actual plains, we've covered the basalt, we've covered the gravel, and we've covered this little section here. We've covered clay building as well as we've talked about seeds in this episode as well. So I think this is the perfect time for me, for now, to say goodbye. Alright, I shall see you in the next episode, guys. I'll still see everybody real soon. Bye bye for now.